Okay, we're going to go to the Model tab, and you'll see tools that, again, look like they did in Revit. We're going to use Create Mass. So click on that one, and you'll see that we're in the sketch mode here, so it's waiting for us to generate some profiles and some 2D data, and then to use that to do some extrusions and some other model making. So for starters, I'm just going to use this rectangle tool. Click on that, and then just drag out a rectangle. The dimensions don't matter. If you're obsessive compulsive, you'll probably want to get them just right, but you can suspend that for a little while. And once you've created that rectangle, just click on it, and then we're going to use this button up here, which is Create Form, and we'll click Solid Form, and you'll see that it gives us this extrusion. If we want to make it really specific, we've got this temporary dimension that we can click on and then change, in this case, 10,000 millimeters to, I don't know, let's say 15,000. Again, just using pretty random values here, nothing specific. We just want a generic block. Once I've done that, then I can just click on Finish Mass. So that's my really basic initial building. What I'm going to want to do next is just hypothetical again. I'm just going to create some blocks or some buildings around it so that I've got some context. What we do with the energy analysis with regards to sun and wind, for example, involves well, what the impact of surrounding buildings is going to be. So shadowing, wind blocking, that sort of thing. So we've got to have something around this to make it a little bit more relevant. So with that massing block done, I'm now going to click on Model again. I'm going to click Create Mass, and then just really rough, really quick, just drag out some blocks that would represent other buildings. Nothing specific. And then we're going to click on each of these individually and just use the grip. So instead of using Create Form, we can also just click on that profile and then just use the blue grip there to drag it up and extrude it. Not the edge, but you want the entire profile. So these are all the buildings surrounding the one that we want to analyze. Now, because I'm creating all of these massing blocks at the same time, in the same sort of sketch session, they're all going to register as the same massing item, and that's fine. I'm not going to do really anything more with them. They're just there to kind of create context. It's the one in the middle that I'm concerned with. But once you've got a few of those generated, just click on Finish Mass, and now you can see that I've got two basic masses here, and the one in the middle is the one I'll do the analysis on. You've got grips on each of these, so if there was ever something that you wanted to change about them, you have the ability to just kind of individually manipulate these based on the grips on each of the 6 sides. But that'll be enough for now. One more thing that we're going to do before we move into some of the actual analysis is we're going to click on this one in the middle. As soon as you select it, you'll see this option pop up. It's not there until you select it, so don't be worried if you don't see it. Just click the mass, and then you'll see a special context tab here for Modify Mass. And on the right, you'll see Mass Floors. Just click that one, and then you'll see a Mass Floors selector here, and just check in each of those boxes and click OK. And you'll see that it puts a floor plate at each of those levels, each of those reference planes that we saw when we started. And we're only going to do that for that one main building. The rest of them we don't need to have that information for.